The Splendor of Yourself. Heavenletter number 5560. February 14, 2016. Let's face it. Most of the time you fear life, and too often you look at the downside. Here's the sort of caterwauling that I hear from you. What will happen if I lose my job? What if I get evicted from my home? What if I lose my insurance? Whatever your worries may be, there is something you fear losing. For you, life is often a game you play against betrayal. Someone, or life, is going to take something away from you. You live in fear. Here's what to do. Change the game. Instead of living in fear of loss, be glad for what you have now. Be glad. Be glad for this meal. Be glad for this day at work. Be glad for your home. Bless where you live when you come home, and bless where you work. Bless. To be glad is another way to say to be grateful. To be grateful is another way to say to count your blessings. There has been enough counting your fears. Certainly, it takes courage to live in life, for life can tip over. Life can knock you out of your element. Life can also reach new heights. Sure, anything in life can reverse itself. What is so difficult about being optimistic? Is being pessimistic a better idea? So then you can proudly say you are realistic? Where does that take you, beloveds? Being realistic is like pulling your own hair and then crying that it hurts. Life is made of change. Change is also your daily bread. There are changes made and changes you make. This is called growth. You are called on to rise to the occasion. This is a matter of not holding on so tight. Let go of pre-worry. Adapt graciousness. Value where you are. Appreciate it. Then you can deal more easily with what comes up next. You can, in fact, lean back. It may seem to you that life bites you. A sheepdog nips at the sheep so the sheep will find their way home. Sometimes you feel that changes in life are more than you can bear. Mostly, dear ones, what you are losing is ego. Mostly, it is your ego that goes on the chopping block. Your worth is not based on ego, flittering noxious ego. You will recover from ego loss. Ego isn't much anyway. What you have to face in life really is within yourself, not all these outside happenings. On earth, it is for you to strengthen yourself. This means to find yourself less subservient to the changing world around you. You don't have to be so susceptible to the outside world of change. Be your own ballast. What is the music within you? Compose yourself. You are your own composition. You are not at the mercy of the world. You are at the mercy of yourself. It is not worth your energy to try to keep life in place. It is for you to flow with life, and, so, becomes your refrain. So be it. It is not so much that you submit to life. You run with it. Not a race, yet you keep up. If life is a wolf to you, then you run with the wolves. Through what you may call adversity, you may whiz ahead and, guess what, find yourself not lacking. You may wind up a champion of life in the world according to your count and mine. This is where it counts. This is where you count. This is where life counts. You are the hero of your own life. Life is not a war. Life may be a challenge, yet life is not your foe. It's not necessary for you to fight life. You are seeding life. You are the building blocks of yourself. You discover great resources within the splendor of yourself. Trust more. Fear less. Channeled by Gloria Wendroff. Heavenletters.org